All right, so your Miami Heat, they finished the season 46-36, 8th in the Eastern Conference. Easy work of the Raptors yesterday. It was a laugher by the fourth quarter, but unfortunately, nobody else participated in the help the Heat needed. They put themselves in that position.
Thank you. I'm glad. You know what? Of all the things that you have said today, I'm glad you said that.
They call me accountable Tobes.
They put themselves in a situation to have to depend on everybody. Because
it's a loser situation.
It is, because guess what? All you had to do was beat Washington.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, come on, Nets, please.
Oh, no. Are you crazy?
I've never cheered harder against the Magic. Never.
We were sitting there because I go down in the fourth quarter. It was boots on the ground yesterday, and so went down I didn't watch the fourth quarter live. I went down in the media room because they had TVs.
Yeah.
So they had all the games on, and I'm just sitting here. I'm like, come on, Bucks. I feel like I'm such a loser.
No, but honestly, though, everyone was like that. Like, even where I was sitting yesterday, the people in the row in front of us, behind us, everyone was locked into other games. Everyone in the whole arena was.
You went to the game?
Yes, I was boots on the ground. I got to experience because I was hobnobbing, dude.
Wow, where were you hobnobbing? I were in the luxury lounge again?
Would you like me to take off my courtside glove?
How does he keep doing this?
I don't know. How does he keep doing this? I was in row 10. It was amazing. I also went by he may be listening now, so I have to shout him out. Went by 601.
Mm-hmm.
Was recognized. My brother was at 601, the restaurant there where Bongos used to be, for anyone who may not know. Anyway,
Miss Bongos too.
Man, I was in there and I was like,
what a fog machine. They had a fog machine.
Wow,
there,
and 2 stories.
Yeah.
I was like, this is nice. This must have been nice. But anyway,
you
Chef
ever go to
Leo,
Bongos, Leroy?
No.
It's a luxurious looking spot. But Chef Leo, who was nice enough to give us he came by when they were adding new things to the menu.
Did he talk about the
Domino's?
Yeah.
He did not, no, but he did talk about some pork belly, and it was delicious.
My daughter has been into that with the
pork belly?
With the ramen.
You know, pork belly has made a comeback. Sometimes things they come into, like, I don't know, not fashion, but becomes popular, and I guess that's one of the items in the culinary world. But anyway, long story short, I got to experience something you experience a lot as I was sitting in row 10, right behind the basket. Pat Riley, Andy Ellisberg, Alonzo Mourning.
Seats.
Oh, I was 3 rows from them, and I was
should have just shouted, "You handsome Pat!"
I should have, but I was so scared. I don't know. I was like, I don't want to ruin anything that's going on.
Every time he never reacts during the game, and anytime there is a reaction, it's always just like a lean over the zone.
Yeah, small
whispers, dude.
Yeah. They're like guys at the back of the Italian restaurant.
Yep.
They're like, they've just been drinking coffee for 4 hours.
Just sitting there observing.
Just
give us your what's your Pat Riley impression?
What am I going over?
It sounds like you need a laxative.
No, it's good. It's gotten better. But good experience, man. Good experience.
It was. Why are you experiencing sports unlike us?
Man.
But we do have something he don't get.
Yeah.
Vegas.
Oh
yeah. It's true.
Marcos,
never seen that.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yeah.
Even if you went to Vegas and got the primo seats and got to meet all the boxers or whatever, I could take you to a place where we eat. That's all you would talk about in Vegas.
Oh,
it's all he thinks about.
Wait, he goes, Vegas for Canelo? I'm like, herbs and rye?
Oh.
You gotta let me know, man, because I gotta get the reservation.
I understand. That
reservation does not play.
Is that the place with the sweet potato?
Although it does seem,
tots?
yeah, dude, those things are good.
Dude, I'm telling you right now. No.
Why?
We are there to eat meat. We're not. Although there's a couple things we got that was excellent. Their meatballs.
I think I had the meatballs.
No. We didn't have the meatballs. I know. I wouldn't know. I know what everybody's order was. And fried calamari.
Ooh.
Because they do the fried. See,
always like it.
The restaurants, some of these restaurants go with the bum ass calamari and they just throw it on the plate. Now, I'm not a big fan of the legs. You know, I kick those to the side. But the other thing is they put the little hot peppers on them, the little the little ring hot peppers, the cherry peppers, and then
All right, so the Heat, they finish up 8th on the season, so that means they go to Philadelphia on Wednesday, not Tuesday, because of a hockey game. So the Heat do get an extra day to rest up for this game against Philadelphia. Which
So the hockey playoffs start Tuesday?
No, I think the regular
They're
season.
into
I think
the
the
regular
regular season ends on
Okay,
Tuesday because the Panthers end on Tuesday.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, listen, frankly, both teams need it because it looks like Joel Embiid's banged up again, and I think somebody texted that Giannis is doubtful for the first round. So there's a lot of injuries, and the Heat, of course, have to deal with Terry Rozier.
I told you that calf is nothing to play with.
Yeah,
because you can go from calf being out 2 weeks to being out for a year.
It was very noticeable yesterday. It very much felt like the Bucks tanked to not be the 2 seed because they're trying. I think their thinking is we could maybe beat the Pacers. I don't know if we could beat the Heat or the Sixers without Giannis, because people looked at that game against the Magic and people were very fishy about it.
Didn't they have a big lead and then just
they were in it, and then
it was a terrible.
It just
wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong. I turned on the game and the score was 86-72 at halftime.
That was Pacers Hawks.
What in the hell?
They put up 150 something, 157.
No, wait. Marcos. It was 86-72 at halftime.
No defense being played.
I had no idea. I'm like, what was going on there?
Needed the Pacers to lose too, so I was very unhappy about that.
You need the Pacers to lose.
Well, when I saw 86 at halftime, I'm like, oh well.
Also, the Hawks had nothing to play for either. They're locked into their 10 spot.
Garbage.
So they probably were just chucking them up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just get mine.
They didn't care.
Right.
The funny one was the Cavaliers definitely tanked against the Hornets. They sat everybody, and then at one point, apparently, somebody had said it from the Heat. They said that Tristan Thompson was running the point yesterday. I wasn't watching, but I was saying,
like he pointed out. Wait,
I got this guy.
Does he wave himself?
I don't know. I didn't watch the game.
Who picks for him?
But they lost to the Hornets. So
you know what? It's like, listen. Here's how this goes. The way it's looking right now, the most important game is Wednesday.
Definitely.
Because that team avoids Boston in the first round.
Yep.
Okay.
And you get the Knicks. The Knicks are the 2 seed.
Right.
Which
so I mean they've been playing good. They've been playing good though.
Dude, we're gonna make Ben Stiller so sad.
So sad.
So sad.
Can't wait, dude.
I can't wait.
I don't know. I'm gonna say this. And I looked at all the playoff teams and looked at the 2 stars and what they could count on every night. And it's all of them have the same, 50, 55, right? Are you worried that
the Knicks
you don't know
that?
Why not?
Because they got Jalen Brunson. Who else they got?
Hold on. I did it. I picked their top 2 guys. But Jalen Brunson scoring 35 every night.
He's not averaging 35 a night. Okay.
He was averaging, what did he average? 20. Hold on. See,
Anunoby, was that his name?
Yeah, he was hurt.
Wow.
But if you pick their top 2
Always
guys,
hurt.
their top 2 guys. Hold on. No, I'll find it.
Well, Randall, if you counted Randall, he's not.
No, I'm not counting Randall. Randall's out.
Okay.
Why would I include Randall?
I don't know.
I'm not including Randall.
Well, their next scorer that's actually on their team is Dante DiVincenzo, who averages 15.
Cool.
Okay,
so I think your experiment blew up.
No, it didn't. One other team. That's
Over 6.
It. One other team. That's it.
Over 6.
Anunoby, by the way, a British professional basketball player. Surprised he's not playing in the BBL.
Anunoby's British?
Listen, he's going to be able to afford a lot of BBLs when he gets that extension this offseason.
Yeah, he's getting a big one.
He's averaging 15 this year as well. Pretty good.
But anyway, look, hey, it's business time.
Here we go.
Here we go. We got to take a break. We'll get into this matchup. We'll get into this matchup. We got to take a break. It's business time.
I almost made it to 11 o'clock.
It's business time. Playtime is over. Playtime is over. Back after
this.
this. Back at it here, everybody. Happy to be back. Fun weekend. Leroy's in studio today. Frog Boy, good to see him. You know who it's not good to see? Traffic. I'm sick of it.
Oh, man.
Sick
I left extra early.
I left early today, too. You want to know when I got on the turnpike today? 7:50.
Whoa. Dang, you spent quite some time about it. At least an hour and a half.
Yeah.
On that turnpike.
Waste of time, dude.
Wow.
Anyway, Heat yesterday, they beat Grady Dick's Toronto Raptors.
Hey, there were some questionable moments from the broadcast this weekend.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I didn't. What do you mean?
Let me.
You talking about that screenshot that was around?
No, I did not. I'm not talking about the screenshot. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and allow you to continue to talk about the wins. And
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab the audio.
Grady Dick's Toronto Raptors lose 118 to 103. So the Heat, they are set up for a play-in game Wednesday in Philadelphia. Winner faces the Knicks. Loser goes to the 9-10. That will be on Friday, and that winner will take on the Celtics. If the Heat win on Wednesday, they start the playoffs on Saturday. If they win on Friday, they start the playoffs on Sunday.
Which you want to win because you don't want to be playing every other day. Right? That's that right there is a recipe for disaster. Playing every other day. So you give yourself a couple of days.
For sure.
Although it's hard for me to ask when you've had plenty of opportunities to not be in this situation to start off with.
That's true. And Dade South says, we feel the playing in our soul.
Yep. Listen, here, nobody would admit it. Tobin won't admit it. But you knew where this was going, right? You got a feeling where this was going.
Yeah, I mean, we did get screwed in that one page.
Oh my goodness!
But like, I did look at one.
Okay, so one moment out of the whole season is why they're in the play-in.
Well, technically, it is one moment because it's one game from the.
No, what about all the other games? What about the loss to the Wizards?
I actually, at one point, I looked at Anthony Chang. We looked at each other when we were watching all the scores go down, and we kind of like shrug shoulders at each other, and I just go to him, Wizards.
That's it. You know it too. No, you get what you get. Okay? You eat what you kill. If you don't, then guess what? You eating scraps. That's where the Heat are right now. They're eating the scraps of the play-in.
I like it because now it means
you like it. No, you don't. Nobody likes a one-game sample.
What is it? What is this with you? Like, have you did you just run into the term one-game sample? You've been so into that term
because
lately.
Because everything about basketball is a series. Having a chance to beat a team or lose to a team in a 7-game series, right? If you leave it up to chance in one game, somebody could. It's happened to the Heat this year that some team came out and went 10 for 15 in the first half from 3.
Yeah, it literally happened to them last year.
Right. So, like, why would you risk it? I'm saying a 1-game sample size, if that could happen, I would rather avoid that at all costs. But you say, why do you keep saying it? Because it can happen. They're pros too. I don't care how bad their team is. But you
make it seem like the Heat are taking on the Bulls tomorrow.
No, I'm not.
Like, they're taking on a good team.
Yeah.
Like, I think, they.
No, yes. But again, you put yourself in this situation. But I'm saying, even if you don't win and you got to do the same thing you did last year and beat a 9-10 team, right? And beat a 9-10 team on Friday.
Yep.
That team could get miraculously hot.
The difference is, though, last year, the Bulls and the Hawks were 3 games worse than the Heat in the play-in. Like, this year, they're 10.
Okay.
Like, they're not
right. So basically what you're saying is the difference between 9-10 and 7-8 is much greater than it was last year.
Oh, by far.
Still doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay.
It's a 1-game sample.
Okay.
Like,
you know what else is a 1-game sample?
What?
You can flip it on its head. It's a 1-game sample it's a 1-game series coming up on Wednesday.
Yes.
Against
yes,
the Sixers.
I'm not disputing that.
And
at
you
all.
want to know where we thrive, Leroy? You want to know where we thrive?
Where do you thrive?
On the road. That's where we thrive. We're road warriors. Okay. Second most road wins in the East this year.
Yes.
We thrive on the road.
Okay.
All right. Jimmy said it yesterday. Now, I may have given him an out, but he said this yesterday. He's glad we're on the road. So I'm not worried. If Jimmy's not worried, I'm not worried. And by the way, Philadelphia, they're quaking in their boots.
Really?
Dude, they paid Tobias Harris over him.
And
he's already ended their season once.
At some point,
who's gonna save them? Mr. Glass?
They're gonna summon up that they're gonna summons that WWE power when the guy gets
Well,
knocked out,
and
it ain't gonna be.
And
there.
when in the history of their franchise have they done that? When Allen Iverson was around, which by the way, that's what you gave Allen Iverson.
No, here,
a
correction.
Leroy gave me some context on that. Luckily,
a Monopoly statue.
All of their statues are like that.
I don't care. Fix it.
I mean, even Dr. J's is tiny.
How tiny?
No,
That
they're
tiny?
all the same size. Yeah, but now
that's not a statue. Though.
Can
That's
I
what I'm
just say
saying.
this?
Like what?
That's not a statue.
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
Can I just say this? Allen Iverson smiling next to that little bitty ass trophy, right? Like something in this body's going. Like,
so let me just get this straight. One day Joel Embiid's gonna have a statue,
and it's gonna be the same
that
size.
tiny?
Very small.
Yeah.
What a bum franchise.
What a place that has a city that has a statue of Rocky Balboa, a fictional character that is larger than the actual actor that played it, but the basketball players that actually won championships.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to make a statue. Like Pat Riley already said, D-Wade's statue is gonna be 8 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you do a statue.
It's gotta be larger than life.
Larger than life.
Correct.
That's what a statue is supposed to be.
Correct.
Dad, who is this? It's like,
Okay.
why am I bigger than him?
It's like a little gargoyle, dude.
It's a garden gnome.
Jimmy likes the fact that we're on the road. All right, he loves it.
Okay, yeah.
I actually heard that live. He called it a hellified question.
Yeah.
I think it's what
Yeah, it was a hellified question.
But here's the deal. Like,
It was kind of a pathetic.
you know
question.
what? Here's the deal. Once you get in a certain situation, of course you're gonna love it because you can't do nothing about it at that point. So you got to welcome the challenge.
The Heat are just like limping into the playoffs, and I'm just like in the background going, "But Jimmy, you guys were good on the road." He goes, "You're right. I'm glad we're on the road."
Great question.
Great question. I'm sorry.
That's why you can never take me with you.
Why?
Because
That I don't have the answer to.
Yep, and yet.
Jimmy, you guys have had a great comfort on the road this year. Why have you had so much comfort away from Miami for all your games?
And you know what? That's a hellified question that I don't have the answer to. I wish we played better at home, but I don't know. Whenever we get on the road or back against the wall a little bit, I guess we get out of our comfort zone and then we really start making things happen. So I'm actually kind of glad that we're on the road.
There you go.
That
How about that?
based off the
He
playoffs,
looks like he
that's-
has a good time on the road. I mean, you ever see his
Yeah.
Instagram? Hey, he's sightseeing. He's going to the local coffee shops.
He enjoys life.
Takes everybody out for breakfast.
Yep.
You know, Nico's there getting some scones.
What
It's a great time.
It is a great time.
It looks like a great time. Road Warriors, dude.
scones.
He can pet the little Allen Iverson statue.
Dude, on all of our trips, when have you ever said, I'm going to go get a scone?
I don't know what
That
a
dude
scone
always
is.
has a piece of meat in his hand. What are you talking about? A scone. I saw you eat 17 different types of sausage at a buffet one time. Ooh, chorizo, bacon, ham.
Chorizo. Can I get the only highlights from yesterday that we really got to talk about are Caleb Martin had 2 sick ass dunks.
Absolutely.
And one of them, Tyler Hero faked out 2 Raptors and then just gave it to Caleb Martin to dunk. Here was that.
Right, kicks it ahead to Tyler. Licking out, pump fake twice. Leaves it for Caleb. Crack it down. Oh, he went up the right side about Caleb. Get down with a dunk.
That's called fan appreciation night because that was for the people.
It was for the people. It was a beautiful dunk from Caleb Martin, but not as good as his second one, which brought down the house.
Here comes Caleb. Oh, Lord have mercy. He sprung from the middle of the circle and just put somebody on a poster. Was that KO? That's not
Whoa, whoa.
Goodness. Here comes Caleb. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Now, what is this you're saying that he also had a great call of a Kevin Love 3, Marcos?
Oh, yes. Kevin Love had a nice 3. This was clutch. You know, we needed this basket.
Of course.
Love with
Need
Kevin
every
Love.
point you can get.
Absolutely. This is a great call that he had.
Podcast pump fake. Got dick in his face. Kicks it back to Love for 3. Yes.
Kevin looks so automatic from long range. I know, like, he hasn't been shooting great tonight.
What are we doing?
It was good.
What are we doing?
It was
What are we doing?
what? It was Kevin Love.
Excuse
We needed those 3 points. We needed.
What?
Yes.
What are we doing?
It's a close game.
What are we doing?
Yeah, you know.
Jax! What are we doing?
Oh man,
This guy on the Raptors is going to get somebody fired. He's already done this with the jersey swap
Jersey
this year.
swap. And he's
purpose.
a legitimate player. You can't even like. It sucks.
Oh my God.
Wow. Kevin Love needed those 3 points, man.
I missed the call of Kevin Love though. Can I have that one more
Yeah,
time?
absolutely,
I
sure, of
I got to
course.
hear this 3.
Focus on the 3.
Yeah.
Marquez pump fake. Got dick in his face. Kicks it back to Love for 3. Yes!
Kevin looks so automatic from.
Wow.
I think Dak Jax does that on purpose.
Glad that
dude.
series
He
is
had-
done.
Wait, because he has never said anybody else was in anybody else's face, right? He said guarded,
Good defense.
defense,
Yeah.
defending.
Solid D by the team over there.
Oh my goodness! What are we doing,
Well,
Jax?
take a break. Hour 2 next.